Hi, I'm Hume Vance. I'm a retired engineer. Engineers know about facts and teamwork. I'm making this video because I care about our country. This is the best way I can think of to reach other people who care about our country and who might be considering a vote for Donald Trump. We justly claim to be the greatest country on earth because of our Constitution. You know our Constitution. Our Constitution has created a government of the people, that's us, to deliberate for our common good. Every citizen, through our vote, has a say, and no one has a monopoly on power. The Constitution's framework forces competing people and groups to come to agreement, or at least to accommodate each other. We gather facts, and we come together as a team. Legislators last winter hammered out a bill to address security and immigration. But Trump instructed his minions in Congress to torpedo that bill, not because he objected to anything in the bill, but because he wanted to wield immigration as a cudgel against his opponent in the presidential election. Here, President Biden describes the bill in his State of the Union address last March. Senator Lankford, conservative Republican from Oklahoma and a chief architect of the bill, appears to agree with Biden's description.
4,300 more asylum officers and new policies so they can resolve cases in 6 months instead of 6 years now.
Trump spreads lies about immigrants. One day, a lady in Springfield, Ohio, couldn't find her cat. In a moment of panic, she imagined some immigrants might have taken her cat and eaten it. They hadn't. The lady found her cat in her basement. But Trump blew this up into wild accusations that immigrants are eating people's pets.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
And now, in the wake of back-to-back hurricanes, Trump spews more lies about FEMA and about government recovery efforts, asserting that money that should go to hurricane victims is instead going to immigrants. That's not true. And he adds outlandish fabrications that weathermen deliberately steer storms to disfavored areas. Trump doesn't care about the Constitution. The Constitution rejects the idea that any one man or woman, king, queen, or dictator, can fairly and effectively govern a country. But Trump loves one-man rule. You think Trump would be strong on the economy? 7 presidents since World War II presided over stronger economic growth than Trump did. And that's only if you ignore the economy under the pandemic. In that case, Trump is dead last. Fun fact, the economy consistently performs much better under Democratic than Republican administrations. But somehow the common understanding is the opposite. Or maybe you think Trump looks out for the little guy. This is the only little guy Trump looks out for. Remember when Trump wanted to halt testing to keep the number of confirmed COVID cases down? At the same time, Trump secretly sent COVID testing machines to Putin. Aside from his curiously obsequious concern for Putin, Trump cares only for himself. Over 100 former Republican administration officials, including many from the Trump administration, opposed Trump's candidacy in 2024. The former Trump officials who don't oppose him are by and large associated with Project 2025. Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, is also associated with Project 2025. Project 2025 would above all consolidate power in the presidency along the lines of strongman states like Hungary and Turkey. Trump disclaims knowledge of Project 2025. Draw your own conclusions. There is no comparison between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is dedicated to the hard work of persuasion and compromise that the Constitution demands. And she truly cares about all Americans, not just Trump's buddies in the billionaire class. By contrast, Trump cares only for his personal aggrandizement. But, you say, the Harris-Biden economy has been terrible. Really? Unemployment dropped to a 50-year low and remains historically low nearly 2 years later, and inflation appears to be tamed. Incomes are the highest ever, even accounting for higher price levels since the pandemic. You may have noticed that the stock market is at all-time highs. And Harris has plans to make middle-class life more affordable through housing, health care, and small business initiatives, among others. Trump, in the meantime, only has concepts for a health care plan. Maybe you just want to stick it to the elites. Give me a break. Trump will push more tax giveaways to the ultra-rich, and you can bet he'll cheer on private equity outfits that buy up houses and price the middle class out of home ownership. So, grow up. You know Trump is unfit for office.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything. Hello, how are you? Hi.
Trump, how
Nice
are
seeing
you?
you. Terrific.
We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
The rioters organized their push, even chanting in unison. Then, sheer terror.
General Mark Milley, Trump's chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, says Trump is a fascist to his core. Please defend our Constitution and withhold any vote for Trump. And please shun the Republican Party, which has abandoned principles to enable Trump. Please vote for the team who will protect our Constitution, the Harris-Walz ticket, and please vote Democratic up and down the ballot. Thank you very much for listening.